What's up everybody, Chana D, your Techno Dad here, and I got a great video for you today. We're going to be checking out the DTS:X track on this movie, Lone Survivor. And we're going to get into it right after the jump. And I'm back. Now before we get started with today's video, I know some of you are like, hey, Techno Dad, I can't just be buying movies left and right. I don't want to spend all this cash. Well, you don't really need to spend all this kind of cash. I did find a place that rents 4K Blu-rays, and they do it kind of like a Netflix subscription deal. I have that as well. I think it's a 3D Blu-ray rental.com or something like that. I'll put a link in the description for sure. You guys should check it out. It's like 20 bucks a month for two, or is it $25 for two? I forget. I haven't been on the site for a while because I have a whole lot of other things going on. Those of you who have been watching the video log, cool, thanks for watching. And if you guys are watching now, don't forget to subscribe up and check out the video log. Now, I've taken a look at some Dolby Atmos movies, but this one here is DTS:X. Now, what's the difference? Well, you still have your height channels or your ceiling channels. You still have your 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound system. And the one thing that DTS:X really kind of pushes or mentions is that the center channel sounds different. Like the dialogue is more pronounced and clearer than Dolby's whatever they use. So to test this, I jacked up the volume. And let me tell you, when you get into like the gunfights around the 1 hour mark and all the way through, you will hear everything. You will not be disappointed. So as far as the DTS:X height channels, there's some great stuff going on in this movie. Now, I've already seen the movie, so I already knew what happened and all that kind of stuff. But this adding of the ceiling channels, the DTS:X, really just takes this up another notch. There's like around the 22.5 minute mark, there's a big cargo plane, propeller plane that comes through, flies over everybody, and it shakes the house, and you really just hear it go right over you. It's pretty awesome. Once you get into like the actual gunfighting that they're doing, starting around the 1 hour mark, like just before that, 56 minutes or something, when they first engage, that's when it all kind of starts. And you hear bullets whizzing by everywhere. Once the RPGs start flying around, then it gets pretty nutty. And I'm going to tell you, like, I had it jacked up. The volume was up all the way. My Denon stopped at -1 decibels. I don't know why it stopped there, but man, it was loud. I think I got past like 80 something on the decibel meter. Hopefully I can show you some of that footage. I gotta go find it somewhere else. But it was loud and it was clear, and every time an RPG exploded, dirt, rocks, debris, whatever was flying overhead. It felt like it was landing on top of me, and you're just engulfed in this action scene, and you're just right there with them on that hill. They had to do a couple of tumbles. I don't know if you guys seen the movie. And man, like, you're just discombobulated, so you hear like sounds coming from everywhere around you. It's really nuts. Like I said, the RPGs just kept coming down, and you're just hearing stuff flying around, and I kept looking up, and it was kind of cool. At the 1 hour and 22 mark, there's like a helicopter crash and explosion, and that's just great. I mean, it sucks in the movie for whoever's in the helicopter, but for the DTS:X and the height channels and stuff like that, man, what a great disc. What a great disc this is. You guys should definitely check this out. I think I only got it for like 16 bucks. It's the 4K version. I don't know if the regular Blu-ray has DTS:X. I don't know. You do get the regular Blu-ray and a 4K Blu-ray and a digital copy. So if you guys have Vudu or what is it, Ultraviolet or iTunes or whatever, you can redeem it with that. Really, there's not much else to talk about. It's great as a alternative to Dolby Atmos, and this is a good disc to check out. And you know, if you want to put on demo, it'll probably take longer than say like the Jupiter Ascending, where it just has like 5 minutes of hardcore action where it's like using a lot of the high channels. This does, but it's a little bit more subtle in that aspect where like you kind of can't tell where the bullets are, and that's kind of cool if you can't localize the sound, you know what I mean? Like if you don't know exactly where it's coming from, that's cool because there's just a lot of stuff going on. It's a great DTS:X demo, so definitely pick this up. And that's pretty much it for this one. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the middle of your screen. Once again, my name is Chana D. I'm your Techno Dad, and I'll see you next time.